Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis knock out the UFC in their upcoming card. We're going to talk about that. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus using my link. It does help the channel when you guys do that. Now, you guys will see Mayweather is trending right here. And damn, it's a lot of tweets. There's rumors about him fighting Logan Paul. I don't know. I'll wait for Floyd to say something. But the reason I'm making this particular video is because it looks like all the people who had concerns for Gervonta Tank Davis going heads up with the UFC, those are no longer real life concerns. Gervonta Tank Davis, his star power is clearly immense. He's teamed with Mayweather, who's also going to help promote the fight. And he's looking like the chosen one because it was just announced officially that the UFC is going to scale up their programming. So like you guys see in the title, it looks like Gervonta Tank Davis, Floyd Mayweather knocked out the UFC and made them kind of reconsider the timing. So to show you guys, this is an industry insider on his verified page, a reporter. It says Damon Martin, UFC 254, Khabib versus Gaethje will have a much earlier start time in the United States. The main card will kick off at 2 p.m. Eastern time, with early prelims starting at 10:15 on October 24th. UFC 254. So they've adopted this earlier time slot. The main card will be on 2 p.m. Eastern time, right? 10 p.m. general, right? So it's going to be on early. I would have to believe this is because of Mayweather Promotions and Gervonta Tank Davis, because why adopt this earlier time slot unless you were worried about being in a competing like environment and time frame with Gervonta Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz boxing fight. And ironically enough, you know, I don't know if the UFC will deny it or, you know, state this as the reason, but it's funny because Dana White just did an interview and he said boxing's on his last leg, going out of business, sale, and, you know, boxing is having these hardships, but they've adjusted their schedule. So you guys see my tweet. I says, and old media was, quote, concerned with Gervonta Davis and Leo Santa Cruz pay-per-view competing with the UFC. LOL, well, we see who budged. Again, you explain it. For this card, not Paulo Costa and Adesanya, why have they adopted this earlier time frame? And conveniently on the same night, because this was what old media was concerned with as a Mayweather Promotions fighter in boxing. So I think we know that this is the reason that they've decided to not go heads up with it. You know, you've seen DAZN, they were in a similar position. You win some, you lose some. DAZN was in the same position when they put their fighter CANELO Alvarez versus KOVALEV, a fight boxing fans hadn't really asked for, and they put that up against a UFC card. UFC, it was Nate Diaz for the BMF versus Jorge Masvidal. And they had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson presenting the winner with the BMF belt, and it was a big ordeal. So boxing, you know, they had to take a step back in that regard because DAZN made a foolish decision to try to compete with that. And they were getting restless at the Canelo show. They started playing at the MGM, the UFC fight card, to keep people like waiting, and they adjusted their start time. So I believe this kid, Gervonta Tank Davis, is every bit of a star, like they say. And it's a Mayweather Promotions event, and UFC did not want to compete with this. I really believe that. They didn't want to directly compete, because why would they just pick this random card and when it's conflicting with a star? Like if this wasn't Tank fighting and this was like a lower, you know, like a fight, I'm trying, like, let's say Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan, which, you know, no slight to Crawford, but that wasn't a fight that people were really checking for. And I don't think Crawford's, you know, pay-per-view look, you got Floyd right there. I don't think Crawford's pay-per-view star power or branding has been the same as Gervonta. Oh, this is dope. It's not been the same as Gervonta Tank Davis. He's proven that he could sell out arenas. I went to like pretty much all his fights last year. In B-More, he was selling. In Atlanta, he came out with the Michael Jackson stuff in the first fight of that year, last year. So he got a lot riding on it. Tank's a beast, bro. Like Oscar De La Hoya told you. Nah, Tank's a beast. October 24th. You guys see it. That's why the UFC, in my opinion, adjusted. He said 50 days out because they know they didn't want to have to compete with this. That's funny. There I go right there. You see me holding my camera next to Arrow? So, yeah, man, the kid Tank, he big business. October 24th. He putting in work. And they didn't want to go against that Mayweather promotion. I'm telling you. You guys let me know what you guys think it is. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. But this is actually better. I want to add on and leave on the note of this. Them starting earlier with the Khabib fight, that's actually better because now if you're just a fan of both sports, boxing and UFC, you could just enjoy October 24th and not have to flip back and forth. And that's good. You know what I'm saying? So this is not a slight at the UFC. This is a solid fight. Gaethje, he's deserving. Khabib, you know, rest in peace to Khabib Nurmagomedov's father. Very tragic news. 2020 has been very rough. But UFC 244, I'm gonna cop this, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get the Tank fight. So also ESPN Plus, you can order that fight from me. Use my link or any of their upcoming fights. It does help the channel continue to grow. So much love and support. But I'm glad the UFC did this because it just makes it easier for fans of both to watch both without having to. Because I remember me and my brother watched Canelo versus Jose Cito Lopez. That fight was on Showtime the same night, and they had Marcos Maidana on the undercard. My memory is crazy. And that was on the same night as Julio Cesar Martinez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Sergio Martinez. And that was on the same night as the Canelo Jose Cito Lopez. So we ordered the HBO pay-per-view, but then we had to flip to the Showtime to try to watch both. And it's just hard because you miss parts of the fight. I had to go back and watch the Showtime card because the main card that we wanted to see was the Martinez fight and then the Chavez Jr. So some of the undercard fights that were competing and conflicting with the time, I didn't get to see in its entirety until later. You know what I mean? So shout out to UFC for this. But let me know what you guys think. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter." Just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All three apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.